Hi everyone, I am here with hashtag altered index 2024. I am using up index cards. This is an open challenge, if you will, hosted by Nonstop Paper Crafts. She runs it on her Facebook group, which I'm not part of, and also I think Instagram, but I'm only doing YouTube. I know she likes people to post pictures of their finished items elsewhere. The idea is to use index cards, but she's opened it up to be whatever medium on the background that you would like. I just happen to have a lot of 4x6 and 3x5 index cards. I'm using 4x6 for this challenge. Now she posts 3 prompts on Tuesday. I think her name is Suzanne, and forgive me if I'm wrong. Um, but yesterday was a busy day for me with some personal stuff in the afternoon, and I had sometimes she posts, I think she's like 5 hours before me. Anyway, I think sometimes she posts early in my morning, so I was kind of hoping she would have done that so I could work on it in the morning, but that didn't happen. So I did some other things I had to get done, and then I ran out for my appointments. And when I came back, which wasn't until about 4:30 in the afternoon, I noticed she had posted around 3:30 my time, Eastern time. So, but my brain was not in craft mode at that point. I didn't do any crafting last evening. I'm more of a morning crafter. That's my best time of day to get anything done, really. So anyway, the 3 prompts for this time this week were color of coral, item of flowers, and the word was inspire or inspired or something. Now, the flowers I used were from Stampin' Up. They were part of this Blessings of Home, and I made something not too long ago, and I just used this. You are a real blessing to everyone around you, which had been the only stamp in this set that I had used. So this is the first time I had to put the stickers on and everything. I would use those. But I brought this out because I found this sentiment. Thank you for inspiring me. So I was going to use that. And then I thought, I also have a ton of stickers and things. So I thought I'll look through my stickers. And I found several. I found these Chit Chat by Tim Holtz, and there is the word somewhere, inspire. I thought, okay. I also found these flowers, which have a little bit of a corally color in some of them. I didn't end up using those, however. And so what I did is I went through, what did I do with them? I went in my sticker stash further, and I found a pack from, I think they were from Dollar Tree. I don't know what I did with them just right at this moment. Anyway, they had been gifted to me by my friend Paige, who hasn't been making YouTube videos for the last year or so. Oh, here they are. These. Now, the one that says Inspire had a purple button on it. And I thought, oh, it's a shame it didn't have a green. I could have used the green. So I brought out my Dollar Tree jar of buttons and I pulled all the orangey looking ones out. And even there were some in here that are sort of shaped like flowers, but they're all like hot here. Like, I don't know if you can see it. It just moved. Anyway, they're all like hot pink, like there. Um, and it didn't go. There's like 2 or 3 of them in there. I thought, oh, maybe there's one in an orange, but no. So anyway, this was the most corally colored one I could find. And I didn't want to rip another one of these because it actually tore a little bit of the paper under there that glued on. And these are very dimensional, but I thought that would break up the orange. Also, I wanted to use a little texture paste in the background, so I used the Altenew embossing paste and this retired Stampin' Up! Mask, they call them. I'm pretty sure that came out of these Adorning Designs decorative masks that retired in 2021 because it's supposed to have 4 in here and it only had 3 and this was loose. So I'm pretty sure it came out of there. I used a tiny little piece of this netting, which I had in with my stencils. I have a whole bunch of it, and I'm pretty sure that came off like potatoes or little oranges or something. Just put a little bit up here in the corner for more texture. And let's see, of course I used a little bit of this lighter coral chiffon ribbon. It's under this white ribbon, and I use this white ribbon because it has flowers on it, like this, on top of the chiffon. And then the last bit of trim is this Calypso coral, which I'll talk about in a moment. This is 100% hemp trim, braided linen trim. I really like this stuff, and I'm pretty sure, okay, it was from 2023, so I'm sure it's retired. Art of Garden Walk Suite. I used a whole bunch of alcohol markers. I stamped in Memento Tuxedo Black. And the colors I used were, actually I got out Calypso Coral Light and Dark, and I ended up not using that. I ended up using Petal Pink, because this color back here is Calypso Coral, and it's out of, sorry, Favored Flowers from 2023 Celebration. And it coordinated with a bundle called Fragrant Flowers, which I don't have. And I was originally thinking of using this, but I just wasn't feeling it, and I don't have the stamp for those flowers and stuff, so I looked at the backs of the papers, and sure enough, you know, most of the backs are like different pattern. Like there's Petal Pink I could have used, and then done darker flowers, but I did it the other way around. I used the Calypso Coral in the background, lightened it up a little bit with the trim and the embossing paste, and added accents, which are darker. So I stamped these both from the Blessings of Home stamp set, and the dies that go with it is what I cut them out with. And I colored them in light and dark, what is that called? Soft Seafoam, which is retired, light and dark Petal Pink, um, a little bit of So Saffron mixed with another retired color of Mango Melody, light Mango Melody. I splattered the background after I did the embossing paste with Soft Seafoam. You can barely see those spots though, and I think I covered most all of them up with the pieces, unfortunately, um, just to break it up a little bit. And then I found this, I'm calling it yellow. It might be like lime greenish. Pretty sure I got it in a Halloween pack of stickles that had this color, orange and purple, or black and purple in this. I can't remember exactly, but I used that. And then the jemmies I used were Petal Pink. In the inside of the big flower, a couple, these two have small ones. This one has a bigger one. Big one here, small one there, and a small one here. And then the rest just have the stickles inside. Did I miss anything? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I had a little scrap from cutting the edge off here. That's not going to stay, is it? So I just tucked it under this piece. And I actually did use glue, even though this had dots on the back, little squares. I put extra art glitter glue on, and I used Fabri-Tac to tack this. Might need a little more on this one. Just felt like I needed a little something over here to balance that. So let me know what you think. I think I hit the requirements. I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty. I'm glad I did the flowers in a little bit lighter color, because I think if I used that dark background with the coral, it would have been too much. So, yeah, that's my make. And I will, as soon as those stickles are dry, I'll be putting it in my little book that I'm using for this collab. These are the first one I did, second, third, and fourth, but they are week 13, 12, 11, and 10, I believe. I did take them out and put them in next to each other, and I have my prompt card here. which the prompts were from 4/9, and I'll put done on 4/10/24, and I am keeping that in the front bottom pocket, and that's just for decoration for this book. I might put a title on it that says what this is. But this is page 2. Now I started it, like week 10 or something, so I did not do the whole year so far, but I think I've done okay, and this one will go in here, but I have to let it finish drying and I have to write on the back, at least made by me and the date. And then what I'm doing is on most of them, I'm putting a little strip in there and just tacking it down with tape on the week and what it is in case I want to use it for something else later on. So that's it. Please go check out Nonstop Paper Crafts and see what she made. It's beautiful. Her card is beautiful, and she did use coral and flowers and inspire or inspired or something. Now, you don't always have to use the word like that. Like I was going to use this, thank you for inspiring me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon. Hugs, love, and peace.